Oh, fuck. Okay. Network error.
Uh-oh. Is your Wi-Fi crapping itself?
I think it is.
That's weird.
Life. Check my bit rate.
Hold on. I'm staring at the bitrate thing and it isn't updating. Give me a second.
Okay, the stream, at least on my phone, is still going strong. There's stream elements.
Yeah, we're good.
Alright. how would we play Duck Duck Goose?
Goose.
Goose.
Goose. Goose. It's just three gooses in a duck costume.
Oh, it's an actual game, okay.
Look.
We're getting ready to start pushing ducks.
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 Ducks. Man, this YouTuber I'm watching is just like me for real.
Nah.
He too needs to buy a third Nintendo Switch.
Nah. I was just thinking about that, actually. I want...
Buying a third Nintendo Switch?
No, I was thinking about the Nintendo Switch. I was thinking about my Nintendo Switch, because what I have been really wanting to do lately, oh, excuse me, is, buy myself a capture card and all the required things so I can fucking play Pokemon live on stream.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I thought Bert had one.
Yeah. And he doesn't use it, but it's already hooked up to his computer, so meh. I mean, I probably could ask him if I could hook it up to my computer. I also want to, like, hook up my 3DS to my computer as well, so I can play, Pokemon's. Yeah, Pokemon and Monster High.
Buh.
Yeah, because I found all of those recently. Hold on, what do I have? No, this is the wrong one. The other one's somewhere. Oh, there it is. Hold on. What is inside you?
What?
Oh, yeah, it's just Pokemon Monster High. I also have Animal Crossing, but I think that's in the actual storage thing, which I don't know where it went. But that's okay. And then all the Pokemon games I have for the Switch. I think all of the fucking games I do have, like the physical cartridges, all Pokemon. I only have the Super Smash Bros. Because it's my mom's, and I still need to trade with her back my Pokemon, I think Brilliant Diamond. Yeah, because I gave Pearl to one of my friends.
Portal.
Bottle. But yeah. Meh. I'm so glad I just have pairs of scissors everywhere. Anyways, I'm gonna make flowers now because I learned how to make flower-esque shapes by crocheting, and now I just want to perfect it, you know?
You wanna know, a potential anime hot take that I have?
Oh god, what?
You don't need to repeatedly show that whatever new antagonist you're using is somehow more threatening than the last one.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, freaking Dragon Ball. Dragon Ball does that all the time, and it like got to the point where it's like now it's enemies who can kill, who can destroy entire universes, and it's like, who cares at this point? At that level, I don't care how strong anyone is. Everyone loses.
Yeah.
Just do what JoJo does and have your antagonist just kill a dog.
Eh.
You know a dude is bad because they killed a dog, because everyone loves dogs.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need to like destroy 5 towns, kick 80 grandmas, and then like I don't know, blow up the University of Wisconsin. just kill a dog. Just kill off a random dog.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
all I gotta do. That's how you show someone's a bad guy, and it's a credible threat. Because if they can kill dog, if they can willingly kill a dog, who knows what else they can do?
Yeah.
I will always say that if you are willing to kill a dog, that is like the lowest moral point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or just be like Pokemon, and have most of your antagonists be just silly little guys.
Yeah. Which is
I like
funny.
silly
Oh, sorry.
antagonists. It's okay. You go ahead.
Which is funny because, at least in, like, the games, most, like, actual antagonist teams, or their leaders at least, usually have a goal of bettering something.
Unless you're Team Rocket, in which case, money.
Yeah, so Team Rocket, money. They just want money. And then, oh god, what came after that? Because all I'm coming up with is, Aqua and Magma?
Wasn't that,
Ruby and Sapphire. I know that's Ruby and
Yeah.
Sapphire, but I'm thinking of them because, Aqua wanted to summon, Kyogre to drown humanity and remake the world, so it would more so benefit Pokemon instead of humanity. And then Team Magma, Team Magma, Team Magma,
Wisconsin.
Team Magma
Wisconsin.
wanted to, bring back Primal, what was it? Groudon, to make more land to help humanity. And then Rayquaza's kind of there, just like, the fuck you guys doing?
Hey, stop that. That's not cool.
And then
They
the
kicked
other,
their butts already, man.
and then the other two are just looking at each other, just, I guess we do in circles now. That's like the 5th time I brought this up on stream. It's so silly.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Team Galactic, their leader Cyrus.
Was that the one whose whole bit was him trying to create a perfect world?
Um,
Or some crap.
his entire thing, Cyrus's entire thing, was using the time trio, Palkia, Dialga, and Giratina, to destroy this universe and create a new one. Because nothing is good in this universe.
Okay,
And honestly, I'm kind of feeling that. Honestly, might summon Pokemon Satan myself.
It's me. It's me, the devil from the Pokemon Bible.
You're the rip apart the universe and created anew.
Okay, given that, like, there is a, like, technically one true god of Pokemon, do you think there is, like, Pokemon Bible and Pokemon Jesus? Is
yeah.
you Pokemon Jesus?
I think, yeah.
Okay, so, in theory, so that would make, Arceus that we know, that would be the father. You is the son. Is Beta Arceus the Holy Spirit?
Sure, let's go with that. Mm-hmm.
The funky little guy. You remember the funky little guy.
Mm-hmm.
I still like the actual like in-game Arceus more than Hiroto Arceus, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think that's weirdly a hot take.
Oh, what the hell?
What?
Oh, they scored a goal! Holy shit!
Yeah.
And I got an achievement for that!
Can we get a swag hog for Duckie's Ducks?
Swag pug.
I'll pog your swag.
What the fuck? But yeah, and then, I think Team Plasma's entire deal in the beginning was to liberate all Pokemon. And then fucking, I forgot what his name was, appointed N as king, but was actually like, yeah, I'm still here, I'm just a little bit of a control freak. Die. And yeah. And then
I always find it a little funny, like, the difference between all the Pokemon, like, antagonist teams. And then you get freaking Team Yell.
oh god, they're just, oh god.
They're just guys. They're just people. It's literally just Marnie's simps.
Yeah. Those guys always made me kind of uncomfortable. But it's okay, what can you do? It's Pokemon.
They have the spirit is, like, the thing.
And that's their entire personality. They have the spirit.
They have the spirit and, like, 58 Zigzagoons.
Yeah.
Seriously, Jesus Christ, do they like Zigzagoon?
Eh.
I don't get it.
Galarian Zigzagoon, mind you.
Yeah. Is it because they live in a dumpster town?
Yeah, that they themselves closed off. But,
I like that town's gym leader, though. He's cool.
yeah, I like Piers.
I felt bad.
What do you mean you felt bad? Oh, yeah.
You made me feel bad for beating it. You're like, oh man.
Oh, man.
It gave, like, at least I still have my dignity. Oh
Oh,
man, there
man.
goes my dignity.
But, yeah,
Correct
and
me.
then... Oh,
Oh, you got it.
no, I was gonna keep going about all the
Oh.
fucking Pokemon evil teams.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't the antagonist team from Scarlet and Violet basically just bullies who became bullies to stop people from being bullies?
Yeah.
It's giving the best way to stop someone with a gun is to have a bigger gun.
Pretty much, honestly.
Like, I appreciate the message. Why this way, though?
Because if they're the biggest bully, no one can bully them.
I'm gonna bully them harder because of their stupid outfit. I'm kidding.
I like their stupid outfits.
I know, that's why I said I'm kidding.
Oh,
I even like the lady with the really big pants.
lady with the really big...
You remember? Is it pants or is it boots? I forget which one it is.
You're talking about her boots.
Yeah, that go all the way up.
Hey, at least they're not as bad as Nuvolet.
Hey, okay, excuse you. Novolet's boots are thigh high, okay? That's fine. He's just a diva, and he knows
He's
it.
just
It's okay.
a diva.
You cannot tell me that there wasn't an alternate life when he, instead of being the Hydro Dragon and Udex Chief Justice of Fontaine, Novolet was just a drag queen.
I think he's that on the side. Specifically for Risley.
I didn't know Risley was into that. Alright.
What?
They have like drag story time, but it's just Novelet.
It's so silly.
Instead of it for like being for kids, it's prison. Alright, prisoners, it's time for your enrichment time.
It's time to re-educate you like in Colt de Lamb. It's time for you. It's time for your re-education.
Honey, it's 1 a.m. You know what that means. Time for your dick flattening.
Whoa.
I can say that. Does that count as my one swear? I don't think it does. I don't believe that dick counts.
Clowns. Shiny duck? Disco duck!
It's us if we had a baby.
Meh. Our baby is Disco Duck with a really weird seam.
Actually, wait, what time period was disco? Was that the 60s?
I don't know, look it up.
I'm gonna ask Google's dumb AI.
That's ruining Minecraft.
Yeah. Oh, disco was the 70s.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
yeah, I still fall into it. Pile, but she's just disco and she has an afro for no apparent reason. It's
My family's genes finally come through. Anywho. Oh, I smell food. I smell food and it's so good. So good food. Oh my god, food. Oh my god.
What's the food for food time?
Food? I don't know. There was
It smells like food though.
there was just some meat sitting out on the stove since this morning. It's time for food. Oh, is the woodpecker? Okay, I see now. Oh my goodness, here he is! Frozen dude! I'm going back to disco, man.
Disco.
Disco.
I'm sorry, I'm just imagining like Bile if she was in an RPG game. She just has like the most cliche line, like disco ain't dead yet.
Disco never dies. What?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I thought it was so cliche that you died.
No,
Like
I was just
disco.
scooping up my. No, I'm just scooping up my nubs.
You nubs.
Yeah, I keep them all in a little pill bottle. I should empty this at some point, by the way. It is like almost full.
Nubs.
I have used this pill bottle for my plastic nubs since I think like since 1 or 2 years into the hobby.
And how long have you been into the hobby?
When did I start middle school? I call it like, oh god, 8 years-ish, give or take.
So, almost how long we've been together.
Yay! This bottle of nubs is gonna last as long as our marriage too.
The bottle of nubs stays in bed. But yeah, work at the Fabric Palace was nice yesterday.
Yeah. Fabric Palace.
Fabric Palace. But yeah, work at the Fabric Palace. It was nice. A little eventful. I got yelled at by a customer.
No.
Yeah. Over a sewing machine.
Over a sewing. Huh?
Yeah, a woman brought back her sewing machine, but no one told her when she bought it that to return it there is a $25 return fee. And so she was getting mad at me because I was just like, well, there's a $25 return fee on sewing machines. And she was just like, what? I was like, yeah, did no one tell you that? No one told me that! And so I had to call my manager over because she didn't want to pay for it. But she still wanted to return the sewing machine.
Bull.
So, store manager took care of that. And, a little bit after that, a younger lady came up with a sewing machine that she was buying. And I was like, okay, I'm going to tell you this now. The return, the return stuff on this is, it has to have all of its packaging, even the tiny plastic wrap that it comes in, it's gotta be in there, and we're gonna charge you $25. And I had her repeat it back to me, just so she got it.
Whoa.
People are,
customers sometime, am I right?
yeah, people are whack sometimes. Because we also had, like this deal, the other day where we were, like, handing out free tote bags. And we have this medium-sized one with cats on it. And I was getting yelled at. And someone almost, like, physically went after me because I showed them the cat tote. And they all kept yelling at me, just like, I hate cats! Why would you show me the cat one? Yeah, I hate cats! And it's like,
Whoa.
I didn't know that. I've never seen you before in my life. But, like, yeah, that was a common occurrence. It's like, okay, I'll just give you the really tiny blue tote then. If you wanna fucking be like that, I guess. Customers are silly. I love working at Fabric Palace.
For Joel's Fabric Palace from The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us.
Yep, that one. Alternatively, Joel, the game master for Helldivers. Yeah, never mind. I can see owning Fabric Palace.
I wanna.
Really funny.
Someday I wanna go to Seattle and see all the places that are in The Last of Us 2. Because they are real places. And it's funny because I was telling Birch about it. How they're all based off of real places earlier. And he was just like, yeah, I want to go and I want you to show me everything. I was just like, you want to wander around Seattle with me? And then me going, and that's the place where Ellie hid out for a while. And he's like, yeah, yeah. Seedle. And then we get to the fucking aquarium, and I just, I just like show him the lobby, and it's like, now this is where a pregnant woman was murdered.
I think they just remodeled. No, wait, that's not done. I think they just remodeled the Seattle Aquarium recently.
No.
I'm sorry.
The game accuracy.
Hold on, let me double check my claim though.
Oh, the food smells good though. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Food.
I can't believe you're complaining about game accuracy for the Seattle Aquarium.
I also just want to go to the aquarium and see the fishies.
Oh yeah, they no, okay, I don't think it was a full remodel, but they added in a new area.
More fishies?
Yeah, it's called the Ocean Pavilion, which includes a large tank that simulates a coral reef.
Can we go see the fishies?
Maybe, I don't know, we'll see, hold on.
I want to see the fishies.
I'm doing research.
I see fishes.
I do not know how expensive it is to stay in Seattle.
Yeah, how expensive is it?
Not that bad, actually.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like, Seattle has a lot of things in it, so it is one of those things that would just be more worth it to stay there.
Yeah. So it's like how our vacation panned out.
Yeah, pretty much. I think in general a trip from, or a Seattle vacation would be... Honestly, it's cheap enough that it's one of those things that we don't need to put too much forward planning on.
Alright.
Like, I think the only big cause is, like, food. But
Food.
that's just always the case.
I love food.
Food is good.
Food.
You should come here and then we just go get food.
What if we do that for your birthday? Or an early birthday, like we discussed.
I'm still iffy. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's also one of those things, like, you know...
I know.
I already even started talking about it with mom, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see.
Alright. I made a flower!
Yay!
I like flowers.
Flower power. Flower of power.
And that's my second flower I've made. And it's just like a generic flower. So, like, it's not that big a deal, but, like, it's a flower. It's not a heart.
Okay, but like, I wanna go to Monterey Bay Aquarium again, man.
Yeah.
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 It was so cool, and also they had penguins.
Pengies.
They had pengies, and the pengies were so cute, and I still have a video of the pengies on my phone.
Didn't you send it to me because I liked penguins at the time?
Do you not like penguins anymore?
No, I do, just... You can't have the same interest all your life.
I beg to differ.
I like jellyfish.
I enjoy... Sorry, there was something in my mouth. There was a Hawk Tua joke to be made there. I'm not gonna make it, but there is one. Anyway, I enjoy bees. Anyway, this is where I confess that I still have no clue what my actual favorite animal is, and I don't think I ever will. So I'm just gonna say that my favorite animal is flying foxes, 'cause they're little cuties, even though they're roughly 3 feet long.
Yeah.
They're almost as tall as you, honey. Honey? Okay, now the real question is, are you actually short, or is me and Birch just freakishly tall?
Both.
Is this like a Markiplier situation?
It's both.
It's both. You're short and we're freakishly tall.
Yeah.
You ever think about how Mark is 5'10"? I think
That's taller than I am in real life.
he's just around a lot of taller people.
Which I think
Oh
was...
god, that puts Ethan's height into perspective too. I don't like this anymore.
Well, new hyperfixation. Flowers.
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 Because I just started on another one. You'd think I'm making hearts because they start out the same way. And then I don't.
But it was me. Flowers. Duckie, can you explain something for me really quick because I don't watch the anime?
Yep.
What was this that I heard about a character in My Hero's power requiring her to show skin? What was that about? Because I keep hearing about it on TikTok, and now I'm just really confused as to what this anime is about now.
Are we talking about Momo Yaoyorozu?
Probably, I don't know the character by name.
Okay, so her entire quirk is creation. As long as she knows the components of an item, she is able to create that item, but it has to come out of her skin.
What? I what? I don't. Okay, my thing about this is that still doesn't justify her outfit being like that if I really think about it, because, like...
Yeah.
Unless the object size has to be proportional to the amount of skin she's pulling it out from, maybe?
I mean, there is multiple occasions where her, hero outfit and her, school uniform has been torn apart because the thing she is trying to create is so large.
I mean, couldn't she just have, like, a backless outfit? I feel like that's just more practical in every way, shape, and form.
Yeah.
I don't... Why must boobage be exposed on this canonical high school?
I don't know.
Fan service?
Yep.
Fan service.
Just
And I'm
chalk it up
using
to
this-
fan service.
And I'm using this in the proper term, unlike some people. Anyway.
What?
Sorry, I have very strong opinions about how TikTok acts like, or treats what fan service is. A character having jiggle physics is not fan service.
That's just jiggle physics.
Like, fan service is one of those things that you have to go out of your way to do half the time. That's why it's called fan service. It doesn't serve anything but to service the fans.
Even if a lot of them don't like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's also the whole thing of, you know, schmeck sells, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
That's my forever hot take, and I think people on TikTok
Mark,
need to shut
Mark,
up about
Do you
it.
like spinach?
Yeah.
Okay. Put it in your food.
Spinach?
Mark. Food.
Spinch? I heard something about spinch.
Yeah, there's spinach into food.
I like spinch.
I love spinach. Everyone thought it was fucking weird. Everyone thinks
Oh.
I'm fucking weird. At the Fabric Palace, my coworkers look at me because I love being on register. I love talking to people. It's so much fun. I go feral for some human interaction.
I'm sorry, that gave off the same vibe as from, like, Smiling Friends.
I love children, Charlie. I love kids. Pim, I don't think you should be yelling that out loud.
Freaking love that show.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway. What was that? Oh, yeah. My forever hot take that can never state on TikTok or risk being ousted from society is that I think people complaining about the quote sexualization of characters is them being whiny.
More.
Unless the character is literally a minor, I don't think it matters. I also fight tooth and nail this for I will defend Genshin Impact on that with my freaking life because it doesn't matter.
Meh.
It reminds me of that that one old TikTok audio from years long past, which was if women don't want me to look, why exist?
Meh.
Cause that's my thing about it. It's literally like character has exposed skin, and then for some reason people on TikTok are super up in arms about it and calling it sexualized, when it really isn't that deep. Calm down. Because it's also like, what if they just want to wear that in character? What if it is perfectly in character for them to wear that? Who cares?
Like,
It is a fictional woman who doesn't actually exist. Anyway, you trying to say something?
like, I think the one I've seen most people complain about is Yai Miko.
It makes me genuinely upset. Because it is, like, in my opinion, the most whiny thing you could complain about for a Genshin character. When her whole bit is being kinda seductive. This goes for Jane Doe from Triple Z.
Isn't her whole entire thing like, ah, yeah, ah, ah, ah.
Yeah? Hello?
Oh, it smells so good. I fucking love curry.
Ew. Hello?
Okay, we're back.
Oh my god, it's going down the slide!
Wait, do you want me to stream to the Discord so you can, like, see everything that's happening?
Nah, you're good. I'm just watching it in the background for the most part.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna...
Oh.
I wonder what it
Anywho.
actually looks like. Hold on, I'm gonna...
What were you saying?
Yeah. Low graphics.
Bull. What were you saying about Jane Doe?
Isn't her entire thing, like... I know nothing about the character, but isn't her entire thing, like, interrogating people and stuff?
Yes. Exactly. Okay, her main thing is that within the police force of the city, she works as both an interrogator and information gatherer, which causes her to go undercover a lot. And you know the whole thing of people are kind of willing to spiel to hot women.
Yeah.
Her whole existence is based on the femme fatale trope.
And people are complaining about it.
Yes, God. They call it Gooner Game, and then it's like a woman having jiggle physics again.
It's just a woman.
Her outfit isn't even that, like, revealing or anything. It's literally just the way that she exists for some reason sets them off, and I don't understand it.
It's so silly.
Like, I know this may sound like friendly fire, but there is an extent to where you are in fact overreacting to a fictional character. It's literally like, my thing about it is that it's also like a female character is not allowed to be sexy. But like in any regard is the weird thing. It's like, what? This also extends to Yai Miko, but it's also the whole thing of them complaining about how it's her design is quote sexualizing shrine maidens when her design in and of itself is not explicitly a Shrine Maiden outfit, it is inspired by it.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it just fits her character to dress like that if you think about it for more than 3 seconds.
Yeah.
However, I do agree, Yai Miko in a pantsuit, that just works.
Mm-hmm.
She is also a boss. A word, B word. I almost slipped and swore. I did not, though.
I mean, you can swear. You don't have to hold yourself to
No.
this standard.
No. This is a personal challenge. I don't think you or Birch understand that me not swearing is a personal challenge.
Yeah, why?
Do I want to see how funny I can be without the ability to swear?
Yeah. Disco
Yeah.
duck. Disco duck.
Disco
Disco
duck. Disco
duck.
duck. It's like Hatsman Hotel, but I can't swear. Anyway.
Anyways, you keep
Anywho.
complaining about Gooner Society, and I'll start eating my food.
Okay, here's my thing. Here's my silly, goofy, hot take about Raiden Shogun from Genshin Impact. Shut up about the boob sword. Just shut up. It's really not that big a deal. I'd also like to point out it doesn't draw particular attention to her chest when she does it. Like, I think that's a part people don't really realize about the whole display of her drawing the sword. It is always focused on the actual sword.
Yeah.
Because or at least my interpretation of it is drawing the sword from the heart, because that is literally her physical self is in the sword. The body is just a body. Raiden Shogun herself is the sword, so her keeping it like in her heart area kind of makes sense. And it just so happens that she has boobs.
Like
It's
most
one of the-
women do.
Yes! And it's one of those things of like her drawing it from the chest. I am willing to defend the fact that she has cleavage on her design, because that just kind of makes sense for the gimmick.
Mm-hmm.
I would genuinely argue that it's not a particularly schmexual thing for her chest to be exposed like that, because some people just do that anyway, and I think people need to calm down about it. Also, Genshin Impact is a game marketed towards, like, teen males. I'm going to point that out. If they can capitalize on a character's design, they are going to do it. God. People do not understand that, and it bothers me so much. And then they keep complaining, and then it's like, well, what are you gonna do about it? You're not hitting them where it matters, and that's in the wallet.
The most you can do is redesign the people, and then go to the internet, and half the time get attacked and ran off the internet. Aliens abducted me. Oh, what? Huh? Mom?
What? Anyway, like, my thing about it is that,
Oh.
I fully believe that whenever the Genshin community tends to complain, half the time they don't realize that they are, in fact, a vocal minority of the player base.
Honey,
What?
we found little Timmy. We found little Timmy.
He rested from his adventure.
He got s'more.
got
Alright,
a
what's that? Oh,
I'm
that's
so
the
happy.
swing.
This makes me so happy that little Timmy is at peace with his schmore.
Yeah.
Is it a schmore or a s'more?
I don't know.
Ugh.
Or is it a thmore?
S'more? Hey, honey, can I have a s'more? How do you like your marshmallow on a s'more, by the way? I'm curious to know. I never asked this before.
Burn.
Burn.
Burn that shit.
Like, do you set it on
Fire.
and then put it in the thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it when my s'mores are still flaming.
Oh. Okay then. All right.
Flaming hot, just like you.
Whoop.
Oh.
I wouldn't say I'm hot like a fire. I'm hot like your
The
PC
sun.
when it's trying to run Elden Ring at max settings. And then I set on fire. Anywho. Anyway, here's a hot take. I think people just need to shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know what it's been with, like, fandom culture as of late, but, like, is it just me, or do most fandoms just mostly complain?
Yeah.
I don't get it. It's... I miss, like, Undertale fandom days where the community's collective bit is just talking about their favorite characters
Mm-hmm.
and not complaining about, like, this character's designing, and it's like, shut up. I think fandoms collectively should have gate-kept harder during the pandemic.
Uh-huh.
That is why I think fandom culture went down the hill, because we let normies in. And they do not know how to behave in a fandom setting, and for some bizarre reason act like shipping is the worst thing to ever happen.
I
I'm
think
so confused why people blame shipping for the downfall of, I forget which fandom it was.
I think everyone collectively agreed that the pandemic destroyed pretty much etiquette of everything. Like concert etiquette and fandom etiquette. Like the people in concerts trying to out-sing the people that are on stage. Mm-hmm.
Oh, didn't JoJo Siwa do that?
Yeah.
At like a Mitsuki concert, I think.
Yeah. But yeah, and not only is that like rude, but it also makes footage and recordings unusable for like, you know, sometimes when artists and bands on TikTok upload the songs they played live, people can't upload those anymore because people are just screaming at them.
Yep. I think that's part of the reason why ghost concerts, especially with the upcoming tour, are largely no phone.
Mm-hmm.
It also usually means that, at least for Ghost, there's going to be an official recording being released, which makes me happy. Maybe I won't feel as bad that there isn't gonna be a concert in Washington. Faints onto a couch.
The dramatic couch. Are we just gonna have one of those in our house when we all live together?
Probably.
Oh, it's just an entire party down here. But, oh, my chicken. Or whatever this is. Disco Duck.
Disco Duck.
What the hell? Oh, they touched! Oh, that's so adorable. The plus or minion. They touched. Anyways, so do we still want to complain about character design or anything else?
Hold on, I'm doing something really funny.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I'm making a diagram for how I think a mobile suit's frame works.
No. Yeah?
Yep. Give me a second. Anywho, I'm done. I think people need to also realize that, all of your favorite designs from Genshin Impact, yes, this does include Fontaine designs, are made by the same freaking people that makes your least favorite ones. There isn't, like, I'm 90% certain that the way that Genshin development works, there is not, like, a dedicated team for each region's playable character design.
Mm-hmm.
Like, here's my thing. The only reason why Fontaine's character designs are less revealing than other nations is because it's based on French fashion. Which, especially, like, you know, that one era of France that people really like to call back to, I don't know what it's called, nor the time period. But, like, have you noticed a lot of French, like, that kind of era of French fashion is very non-revealing.
Yeah.
It's not because of the actual designers, it's because of where they're drawing inspiration from. And also, the general vibe of the country. Like, I think it's... the thing about Fontaine is that it's also, you know, the nation of justice. So in general, you're gonna have a lot of characters that feel a lot more formal looking because justice. They're literal, like...
They're taking you to court.
They are taking you to court, yes. That's why everyone looks, like, super fancy and stuff.
Beetle.
No.
Oh my goodness, I am so sorry.
But yes, this does in fact mean that the designers of, quote, sexualized designs like Ganyu and Shenhe are the same people who designed Farina and Arlecchino.
Yeah.
And unless it is literally explicitly stated that it was designed by a different person, I am not giving up on this point.
Meh.
Anyway, I also think people need to shut up about, I forgot what I was gonna say. I remember what I was gonna say. I also think people need to give Genshin Impact just a slightly bit more, leeway when it comes to... What the fuck? When it comes to, like, their designs being sexualized entirely because of the intended basis that Genshin Impact has. Like, there's a I also think most Genshin designs in general are very good, even regardless of what people will call overt sexualization when it's really not. Give me one example of a character whose name is not Yelan.
Mark.
Where a character was put in a explicitly intended sexual situation. Cause, like, no. They don't. Like, half the time it's a character just standing there and being like, oh no, the Fatui are being the Fatui. What should we do, traveler? The only character that had a suggestive thing going on with literally Yelan's trailer. And again, that's just because of the trope that she follows.
That is literally her job.
Her bit is that she's a femme fatale again. God, why don't people understand that?
Because they just see hot woman. But it's also a hot woman with power.
Probably. I also think there's some really weird internalized misogyny, if you really think about it.
Yeah.
With acting like a character cannot... Even if it's like, I don't think the design itself is sexual, I think people need to shut up about a sexualized design, especially if it fits the character. Because, like, at that point you're being needlessly puritanical. And it's literally like, you're showing too much skin. Hey, where have I ever heard that before?
I made a flower.
A flower?
A flower.
Oh, no. Oh. I saw the pusher, I was like, oh guys, go push all the ducks into the thing.
I made a flower.
Flower.
Anyways. I don't have any personal gripes with character design. But I am going to start talking about voice acting.
Uh-oh, yeah?
Because, oh my god. In Pokemon Sun and Moon, the show, the anime, in my opinion, this is my opinion, Lily's voice does not match her. It doesn't. It just doesn't. Because I'm imagining more of a Fluttershy with, like, maybe a hint of Rainbow Dash because of the confidence boost she gains later on.
Mm-hmm.
But not what she has. Like, the voice actress was really good, but it just doesn't fit in my head. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I got to the episode where we meet Gladian. He sounds kind of dumb.
Oh.
He also doesn't match. I'm not sure what matches in my head yet, but it's not that. Also done a really good job on, but just doesn't match in my head.
You know, this goes into my thing that I have about Genshin voice acting.
Meow.
So, I, for the most part, believe most Genshin voices do match the character. However, there is a separate thing that bothers me to no gosh dang end, and that's the fact that every voice actor's quality of voice is weirdly different.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that, like, Klee almost specifically sounds like she is using an entirely different mic from every other character?
Yeah.
Like, she sounds like she's using, like, an ASMR mic almost.
Fair.
And then, especially in Natlin, I'm pretty sure we brought it up on stream.
Yep.
Good God, the S's.
The S's.
It hurts my ears anytime, like, I think Sitlali especially says any word with an S in it. Because the S is so gosh dang sharp.
It peaks the mic, and it hurts my ears.
Mm-hmm. hopefully they'll fix that and learn what a pop filter is, but I guess we'll see. Also, I heard that I think Genshin and the voice actors, the English voice actors, are actually signing with a new voice acting company apparently.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Voice
'Cause
acting
the old ones
W.
The old ones sucked. Like, voice actors would not get paid sometimes. I'm pretty sure Paimon's voice actor made a whole thing because she wasn't paid for like 2-3 months,
Oh gosh.
which caused her to move to a different company, which funnily enough, she was the only one in that company from Genshin, which is the sole reason why during the last voice acted event of 5.1, she and Sino were the only voiced characters. I'm pretty sure Sino is because Sayu doesn't work with a company, I think. I'm pretty sure he does things on his own. And then Paimon is signed with a different company, which was really funny, because that entire event, any scene, it would just be complete silence unless either Paimon or Sino talked.
So silly.
Just 5 minutes of silence, and then all of a sudden, a really bad joke.
And then another 5 minutes of silence, and then Papa thinks we should jump in again. Just choked on some water.
This just in, apparently Paimon must be Pyro because she's apparently weak to water.
Papa accidentally choked on some water again while riding the...
Why did she like almost she had like a surfer dude pro voice for that. It's like my favorite part. Pilot actually swallowed some water. If you change that voice, it's like it's just hey bro, what's up? Pilot next to me choked on some.
That's so silly.
You know what I am happy that Getcha started doing though?
Mar.
To intersplice like their normal cutscenes, where it's literally just like characters standing there and occasionally switching pose. I'm happy that they started like putting. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but especially for the Natlan stuff, they started just putting a big ol' splash art basically. For certain scenes to add some spice to the cutscenes. Like the only one that's really popping to my head right now is when you're going to visit Mualani's village, you go into the hot springs and it shows just this cute little picture of all of them in the hot springs eating snacks.
Snack.
I think that was also one of the few times Traveler was wearing a different outfit in game.
Yeah.
With the only other situation being, I think, Cloran's story quest?
No.
And that's because they were playing D&D.
That's so silly.
Remember, kids, D&D canonically exists. And half of the Fontanian cast plays it.
Meh. It's just so silly and so goofy.
Would you be shocked at all to learn that Farina is a D&D player now?
No.
Like, that game was made for her.
She roleplays on a daily basis. What do you mean?
I'm trying to remember if she was a bard or not. No, she was a bard. Insert roll for seduction joke here.
Where?
Why is it always bards, by the way?
Because why not?
Yeah, I guess. Are musicians just naturally horny?
Yeah. Have you seen all the allegations?
No, that's fair. Look, man. Have you seen how horny Papa Emeritus is when he's on stage?
I'm gonna check on little Timmy again. Little Timmy!
That duck has either eaten a lot of marshmallows, or he just really wants that one marshmallow burnt. Notice how both of its eyes are pointing in different directions. None of these ducks are looking straight ahead at themselves, and I find that really funny. It's me!
I just love the sound it makes. They are the dead duck. Oh, he's a sad duck.
Oh.
Sprinkled all night.
Ducky, how many Minecraft worlds have we actually gotten to the point of having a beacon?
I think one.
Whoa.
The next time we play Minecraft, do we want to try and get to a beacon point?
Are we just gonna do a marathon stream of trying to beat the game as fast as we can?
Yeah, speedrun!
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 And then we forget about it, and then we just spend the entire stream trying to find a place to make a home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just spend like half the stream trying to get out of an acacia biome.
Holy crap, what the heck?
What?
Vsauce, the last time he uploaded an actual, like, full-length video was 2 years ago.
Mar.
That is weird.
That smart internet father has officially left to get the milk.
No. What was your... Okay. In your personal opinion, what was your favorite Spy Kids movie?
Okay, my favorite one to watch when I was a kid was definitely the second one.
You like 2?
Yeah?
Huh, okay. I liked 3.
I liked all of them. Okay, the first one was just a classic.
Which one was the first one? Was that the one where they went to the island that had the weird thumb people?
Yes, the thumbs, yeah!
Okay. And then the second one is when Gary Giggles and What's-Her-Face were introduced, and then the main villain was the leader of the OSS at that point.
Yeah. Why is it always the leader of the OSS?
Yeah, they did that twice.
If I had a nickel...
Like, the first guy was kind of conspicuous, at least, but the second one was literally named Danger Diamo.
Yeah.
Also, is Danger his title, or is Danger his first name? And they just say his, like, full legal name every time they address him.
Hey man, that's like the most respectful way to address somebody, I guess. The Danger Diamo.
Danger Dio. It was him, Danger Diamo, the whole time. I think that 3 and 4's villains were definitely the weakest, though. I think 1's villain was kind of meh.
Yeah.
What's this whole bit? Oh, okay. Wait. No. Okay, you go ahead. I'm trying to remember what it was.
Okay, his entire bit was, Oh god, I know it was with the fucking robot children.
Wasn't it trying to kidnap spies from the OSS in order to train the robot children? Or something
No,
like
they
that?
were the spies just got in the way and all
Okay.
turned into whatever those things were.
Thumb.
No, not the thumbs, the actual like
Oh.
characters of the show.
Oh yeah, okay, now I remember that.
No, thumbs are actually like robots.
They're all robots.
Yeah. But yeah, it was something with the robot children.
And then they became chill after everything was done, which was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Remember, they're very chill because they actually responded to the call in Spy Kids 3.
Yeah, but I think what we thought was the villain was actually a chill guy that was just he wasn't even following orders. His doctor was doing everything behind the scenes and he didn't even know what was happening until like everyone like brought it up with him and he found out. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that just all the new characters on his show, he just like found them in the dungeon and was like, okay, new character, I guess. Which I think is so silly.
Okay, hold on. So the actual villain of Spy Kids 1 is a dude named Mr. Lisp,
Yeah.
whose whole bit was building an army with, I think, the robot kids.
Yeah.
Which is why he hired, quote, Vegan Floop and Alexander Minion.
Yep. Minion?
Man, friggin' Spy Kids Lord is bizarre. if you
Oh,
really
yeah.
think about it. And then there's the guy from Spy Kids 2, whose whole bit was being depressed that his own creations kinda suck.
Yeah.
You ever think God stays in his heaven because he too is afraid of his own creations? That was from a movie for kids.
Yep. Really
Look at that.
was before their time.
That guy had some really iconic lines.
Yeah.
And also, quote, did somebody call in a loon? I love that guy though, he's my favorite. That's my favorite guy.
You see why I love the second movie?
Yeah. There was that whole thing with magnets too, that was kind of weird though. That was just a thing that happened. Was that the... No wait, the whole the magnet thing had to do with the big doomsday device thingy.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Hold on, wait. Someone made a breakdown video on that one Steven Universe analog horror thing. You know, the one with the creepy white diamond.
Oh god, yeah, that one.
Wasn't White Diamond dead in that?
Yeah, and they were like
Yeah.
feasting on her body while trying to like keep it intact.
Yeah. I'm sad we never got like an actual explanation as to what really happened with Homeworld,
Yeah.
like in the show,
Yeah.
or like where the heck the gems came from. Because like the only thing we know is that White Diamond is probably the progenitor of all gems.
Mm-hmm.
And I say probably because that's still not like fully confirmed. I'm pretty sure the whole bit of gems being made from the excretions of the diamonds is still only a theory. I don't think it was ever actually confirmed. It's like implied because they, reuse the spawner room basically.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it was ever explicitly stated or confirmed that that's where the injectors get their stuff from.
Yeah.
It was. I freaking love Steven Universe, but I feel like there were still a few questions they should have tried to answer in the show.
Yeah, well, the entire thing is that the show got canceled, so they had to rush everything out in the 5th season.
Yeah, I know.
And
To be fair, they also had the movie in future, though.
Yeah, but those were also, like, on really, like, tight terms. As far as I am aware.
Yeah.
They, like, restricted them, Rebecca Sugar. They just kept putting restrictions on them.
You ever think about the fact that Jungle Moon was a thing that happened, by the way?
Yeah.
Because, like, that one episode had a lot of really funky implications if you really think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because that was... The whole implication is that the diamonds have a very, like, iron fist chokehold on every colony they have.
Yeah.
Except the Jungle Moon, which was distinctly overrun by life.
Yeah.
So that either one implies that they failed, or two, life can in fact return to areas once harvested by the Diamond Authority.
Yeah.
I mean, they kind of did that, now that I think about it, with Homeworld, didn't they?
Yeah.
Because there was just suddenly plants there in future, which is kind of a funny thing that happened, but, it's kind of cool.
Yeah. They released all the rose quartzes and we're like, yeah, do your thing, guys.
No hard feelings, right?
None of you will rise up on us, right?
That's my favorite thing about, like, the Steven Universe bit of, like, redeeming your enemies. Of just, like, no hard feelings, right?
Let's sing a song about it.
Oh, I think about that song on a daily basis for no apparent reason.
Yeah.
Of just the diamonds convincing Steven, look, I know you have a home, but, like, what if? I know you have a home and a family and mortal people who will die eventually, but, like, what if? I'm just saying. Oh, yeah, there's a thing that I just remembered was kind of neat that they brought back. Do you remember the laser light cannon episode from season 1?
Yeah.
With the eye?
Mm.
That was confirmed to just, like, later on, I think, it was shown and confirmed. The red eyes are basically Homeworld's scouting vehicles.
Yeah.
That was a neat thing to bring back. Which was kind of weird because they also didn't bring back other things, but
Yeah.
I know that they were, like, on a budget, and Cartoon Network was breathing down their necks on things, but, like,
Yeah.
doesn't hurt to hope that they would have explained more if they could. Anyway.
I love it when TV shows like go back and go back on things that showed up seasons ago. It's so silly and usually ties up everything well.
Mm-hmm. I like how they didn't just forget that bismuth existed.
Yeah.
That was good. I'm happy. Because bismuth was like a pretty big deal in the fandom for a long time before her actual reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Because it was,
There's
if I
just
remember
a
correctly,
gem?
yeah, there's just a bubble gem in Lion for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
You ever think about the freakiness of Rose's room, though, if you really think about it?
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm also upset that the temple was never really explained. Like, it's just a thing.
Yeah.
Like, yes, the rooms can be accessed through the same door, which means there's some weird space tomfoolery. But
And
also, like, all the rooms are still physically connected.
like even Rose's room can lead to Garnet's room, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because, like, there was the whole episode of Steven sneaking into that part of the temple. And then, I think, what is it? He first ends up in Amethyst's room, I think.
Mm.
Which then leads to him watching Pearl from a distance. Which then leads to him going into... Is it Garnet's room that has all the bubbles, or is
Yep.
it Yeah, okay. And then leads him into Garnet's room. And then, yeah, I guess that's just the thing.
Mm.
But also, wasn't there also the test room too?
Yeah.
That also exists floating there, I guess. It is such like a cool concept that I'm sad that it wasn't ever like looked into more.
Yeah.
Like, did Bismuth have her own room too, or was the
Maybe.
temple post rebellion?
Or I think the temple was post rebellion, and Bismuth technically has her entire own building that I'm pretty sure she would just love to stay in.
She sits there all day.
Bismuthing away.
Bismuth, it's just Bismuth.
Mm-hmm.
I love that her main characterization is making dad jokes with her own name.
I should be doing Bismuth with you.
I am low-key happy that her character was pretty much like the dad of the crystal gems to Garnet's mom.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. I like that.
It's so silly.
It's also my easiest example of to tell people what the heck a pile bunker is.
What?
Yeah, the shatter point.
Oh yeah.
The breaking point. The breaking point is by definition a pile bunker.
No.
Because it is a kinetic weapon that's whole bit is driving a single point into a target. It's like, you know, like, what are the... Okay. You know how, like, a gun works, right?
Yeah.
You have a big explosion shooting a projectile out of the barrel. It's like that, but the projectile doesn't leave.
Meh.
So it just drives the thing into the target, and because it's a lot of force on one point, hole.
Hole.
Yeah, that's like the principle of Bismuth's breaking point too.
Mm.
Because it doesn't matter, like, how tough your armor is, or, like, in their example, how strong a diamond is. If you put enough force behind one point, one tiny sharp point, it's gonna cause it to break.
Mm-hmm.
Physics!
I love it when wife gets into physics and stuff.
So, like, I gotta ask,
Yeah.
you know the gems that, like, have their gem take place in their eye?
Yeah.
Do they see through that gem, or...
I'm not sure.
It's like... Are they just Do they just lack depth perception? Do gems actually need both eyes?
I think
Garnet
that'd be
has
silly.
3 eyes. Does she just see more?
Meh.
I mean, I guess she does. She has, is it future vision or future sight? I forgot what they call
Future
it.
vision.
Yeah. Does that imply that gems with 1 eye see less? See...
No,
Can't
sapphires are only have.
Sapphires have one.
You forgot about.
In my defense, her eyes covered the vast majority of the time.
Yeah, but yeah, sapphire.
Well, then, like, so what's the deal with gem eyes? Do they need to? Does sapphire lack depth perception?
Mm.
I'm just imagining she can in fact see the future at all times. But if you put something directly in front of her, she struggles to figure out where it actually is.
Yeah, I think with sapphire, she is only able to see what is about to happen and play out all the events. Like, fuck, how do you pronounce her name? Paparacha?
Yeah.
She is only able to tell you what just happened.
I love the fact that that extends to her actual vision.
Yeah.
You can only witness what happened like 2 seconds prior.
Yeah.
Does that just mean there's like a delay between her gem brain and what she sees, basically?
I think, yeah.
It's like the whole thing of if the sun vanished, you'd only notice 8 seconds later.
Yeah.
Oh, oops.
Why is it so cold?
No, why is it so cold, man? Oh no, where'd the sun go?
It's a nice day to open the window.
I imagine it's birch. I am convinced that you would somehow have a cannon that shoots rainbows.
I mean, my favorite weapon to use in Terraria when I first started out and my friends cheated in a bunch of things was the rainbow cannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you would unironically love having the last prism from Terraria and figure out a way to use it all the time.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I got Kit Kat.
Did you see the big fuck ass Kit Kats they released?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got.
Well,
The last time me and husband went to go get a sweet tweet, we got a pack of those.
well.
They're really good. And it's just, like I said, big fuck ass Kit Kats.
I'm trying all the flavors that we got recently at the place that I work. It's actually good. Because we got, I think pink lemonade. I don't really like that one. It's kind of... It has a bit of an aftertaste to it that's not really good. But they also had this vanilla one, which I was convinced would just be white chocolate. It pretty much is just white chocolate. Pretty good though, not gonna lie. I'm sad though, because we got rid of my favorite flavor, which I think was milk chocolate and coffee.
Ooh.
Yeah, we only had it for like a week. Remember that crossover episode from OKKO?
Ooh, I used to love watching OKKO. I need
Yeah,
to
there
get
was
back into watching it.
There was that one episode that crossed over with I know Steven Universe and Teen Titans Go. I think there was a third show though.
Yeah, I think so.
Because it had Raven and Garnet.
Meh.
Hold on, let me see.
My brain's screaming Teen Time Mutant Ninja Turtles. Team Mutant Ninja
Oh, Ben 10.
Turtles. Yeah,
What
I guess
reboot?
Ben 10 too. I love Ben 10.
Didn't they have a bunch of crossovers for OKKO actually?
Yeah, I think so.
Because they also had that one episode where it was basically Cloud Strife.
I need to get back into OKKO.
Apparently Sonic and Tails were in an episode.
Mar. I mean, Sonic and Tails appeared as cookies in Cookie Run Kingdom, so I'm not really that surprised.
You remember when Sonic existed in Wreck-It Ralph just to give exposition?
Yeah.
I freaking love that. They included Sonic as a character just to tell the audience, if you die in not your game, you die in real life.
Yeah. I think that makes sense though, cuz you'd listen to Sonic if he told you were gonna die.
Canonically, that man is a terrorist, though.
Yeah.
You gotta point that out. He is canonically a terrorist, so like I don't know, man.
I never heard this.
It's the entire plot of the game Sonic is literally like rebelling against Eggman because half the time he already took over the world.
Meh.
That does, by definition, technically make him a terrorist against the state.
Okay. Okay.
Even
you
if
bring
the
up a
state
point.
is Eggman.
Even if the state is Eggman.
Miss Sonic Boom. They made fun of Christian in a Sonic show. Who had the balls to write that?
That's so silly.
My favorite part is apparently Christian was so outraged over Sonic Boom the game because of it being a semi-drastic redesign. No, it wasn't even that. It was because Sonic's arms were a different color.
Meh.
That they like went to GameStop and tried to like replace the cover of their copies of Sonic Boom with the fan-made one that's like boycott Sonic Boom. It's like, oh my god. She got banned from GameStop for that, by the way. God, it is bizarre.
That
Knuckles
is-
from Sonic Boom will forever be an icon.
Yeah. See, he does everything right. He's a feminist.
He is a feminist. Just because he's a blockhead does not mean he is a feminist. Does not mean he cannot be a feminist. Which is really funny because apparently in one of Dr. Eggman's official bios, he is also labeled as a feminist. Like, you kidnap woodland creatures to power your machines, but like, you go. You go. He also has like 2 kids apparently, and both of them are robots. I don't know what happened in the last game, but apparently he has a kid now, which means that he's becoming a better person.
Yeah.
I love that trope.
Mm.
I love the trope of villains being not great people, but the second they have a child, it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Arlecchino, my favorite.
Far.
Hey, she may have fought her kids. That doesn't mean she didn't kill them.
Hey man, you can fight your kids all the time.
My favorite bit is that during, near the end of her fight, Linny, Fremine, and Lynette, all 3 of them are on her, and she just says, "I taught you better than this." and then kicks their butt.
She really just told her kids to get good.
Literally, she literally said, didn't I teach you better than this? And then beat them all in one swoop. And then did the funky thing with Traveler, which was kind of fun, because that was also, I think, the second time Traveler ever canonically lost.
Meh. If Traveler starts losing, we're all fucked.
Pretty much, because Traveler lost the first time they ever lost anyone was Raiden Shogun.
Mark.
And the second time, by the way, that does imply that apparently Traveler themselves cannot fight a god and win right now.
Meh.
Like, let me point that out. Traveler fought Raiden Shogun one-on-one and lost.
Yeah.
Hard. Second time, they were losing and then Deus Ex Machina.
Eh.
And then with Arlecchino, it was a 4-on-1.
Meh.
And Traveler lost really bad. Like, to the point... I'm gonna point out the fact that that fight ended with Arlecchino basically saying, you think you're hot stuff, you're really not. Anyway, this is gonna be the beginning of my 5-part essay on why Arlecchino could dog walk Child, and I'm not taking any other opinions on that.
I want to see you actually turn that into a video essay. See how many views it gets.
My thing is like, I literally last night, I was just watching TikTok, it was Genshin TikTok, because of course, and then people, it was a TikTok about, no, it was a TikTok of someone's super built C6 Arlecchino beating Child's entire boss fight in, I think, the span of 10-15 seconds.
My mother is back.
And yay!
My mother
And the
is returned.
caption was, of course, more accurate Arlecchino versus Child. And the comments were all, well, he wouldn't lose that bad. And it's like, no, he would.
Yeah.
And they used the claim of, well, that's Child before he fought the Narwhal. As if he wasn't losing that fight.
Meh.
Like, I'm gonna point this out. Child was fighting the Narwhal, yes. He was losing.
Meh.
He had to get, mind you, freaking what is currently the strongest canonical character to help him. I'm cause, if I remember correctly, the Narwhal stuff might have been I'm pretty sure that was after Novelette's Ascension. So, I'm just saying, like, claiming that a character is stronger than we think they are compared to a different character is not... The man is... Child is still... Child is still canonically the 11th member of a group of, like, I think 9 people now.
Meh.
Because Senyora's dead and Scaramouche doesn't exist. He is number 11 of the 9 Fatui Harbingers. I'm just saying, how do you suck that bad?
How does God look at you, say, get good, and you go, nah, I'd win?
I'd win, and then he dies. I'm waiting. Please. Please, Genshin. Do the funniest thing. Have him die soon. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool.
I suddenly have the urge to shitpost. And it's just bile, and that is just drawing over that one image of Timmy Turner of just please God, that would be so fucking funny.
Child impaled on like a stick. Can you tell I have a least favorite Genshin character?
No.
You know, the one thing I'm upset about right now,
Yeah.
we're like gonna be introduced to every other harbinger in Snezhnaya
Yeah.
all at once, probably. Because I think the only ones we've met in canon right now are um, Signora Dottore, Arlecchino, Child, and Capitano. That's 7 of the 11, and 2 of them are dead.
7-Eleven.
Which leaves Piero, Puccinella, Colombina, Petalone, Sandron. I feel like there's another one I'm missing here.
Anyways,
That's 5.
Well,
There's 5 whole harbingers we're gonna have to meet in the friggin' thing. Yeah.
I'm gonna stop you right there for a little bit of a discussion
A discussion.
because we are at 2 hours right now,
Whoa.
and husband wants a sweet treat. He gave me the money for a sweet treat,
Sweet treat?
so do we want to end stream here, or
You can.
do we want to go get a sweet treat while you continue ranting about lore to my mom?
No, I think you can go get a sweet treat.
Alright.
I
Oh,
think
we're just,
dinner's almost ready.
yeah. We're just going, Beetle. We're just going down the street to the gas station for sweet treat, cause oh, they have such good sweet treats. Oh
They have
my
such
god.
sweet treats.
Oh yeah, sweet treat. But yeah, I guess that's it. Oh, my mom wants sweet
Whoa.
treat.
Sweet treat.
Sweet treat. Sweet treat.
Sweet treat.
Well, I gotta put up my. Okay, before we do end stream, it's just so funny because I've had to I had to take apart this crochet project I've been working on, and the yarn I had to frog is so much darker than the yarn that hasn't been touched. It's so weird. But yeah, I guess that's it for today. We will be back on Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Alright. And
For a very special stream.
ooh, are you gonna be streaming?
Cause it's the thing. The special thing, because Genshin updates tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't
We're doing the thing again.
ooh. So why don't Mondays be like my stream days and Wednesdays be your stream days until husband feels okay.
Bye.
Okay. Well, goodbye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
McDonald's in Japan.